Welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Houston Texans. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. On first down, it's Watson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson escaping the pressure right. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
A first down carry for Henry. Bulldozes past him as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Let's go. 30. Switch up, switch up. 29 is Mike 29.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll give Henry another shot. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Here's Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And finally brought down at the 43. 59 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. A check down here for Henry. Trucks over him. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Watson under pressure, and they got to him again. David Onyemata in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Watson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Dumps it off to Mixon. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Quick throw completed by Watson. Touchdown! Kelvin Harmon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. It's Tannehill. Steps away. Open man, Gronkowski complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now it's Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And Bullock will put this one through. And he'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Flushed out right. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, in Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. This is Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On first down, it's Henry. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And some room to work. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realizing he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway.
Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Johnson. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They'll run it with Johnson, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there, with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Watson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Here's Watson. And he'll just get rid of it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Got an open man, it's Harmon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Mixon again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Mixon. Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Steps away to his and got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Steven Sims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll run on first down. Henry dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle. 8 yards to go on second down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. On third down, it's Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Fighting his way through contact. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Watson's throwing into the hands of his receiver, Guyton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he stopped immediately there. David Onyemata there on the tackle. Watson. He's going to let it fly. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A huge play there for Houston. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second and goal from the 1. Here's a run with Mixon, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans can take the lead with an extra point. Very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They'll run it again with Henry. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. On third down, it's Henry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. On first down, Henry. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. First down and much more for Henry, pushing his way through. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 210 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Desmond King making the tackle. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So it all comes down here to the right foot of Randy Bullock. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. One last throw here for Tannehill. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
So for the Texans, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Titans, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.